I welcome you all today's class. Today we are going to understand about conversion from Hindu Arabic numerals to Roman numerals. Children, in our previous lecture we have understood how to do this. We have understood the rules. There are three common rules to form Roman numerals with 7 symbols. Now we face problem when we have to convert a large number, a bigger number into a Roman numeral. So you can follow this process and it will help you out to expand and write the number. Let's take an example and understand. Suppose the number is 135. Now I have to write this number into a Roman numeral. What is the first thing I am going to do is let put the values ones, tens, 100, and let me just expand this number 100 plus 30 plus 5. Now by doing this activity, my number has become a smaller number. Yes or no? Now this number is divided further amongst a smaller ones, that is 100, 30 and 5. Now do I have a symbol for 100? Yes. So write the corresponding symbol to the value. See what is the symbol for 30. I do not have a symbol for 30, but I have a symbol for 10, which is X, and I know the rule that a symbol can be repeated maximum up to 3 times. So 10, 10, 10. 10 plus 10 plus 10 makes 30. So I've got X, X, X. Now this is 5. So do I have the symbol for 5? Yes, it is V. So I have written here as V. Now let's put it together. It becomes C, X, 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 V. So this becomes my Roman numeral for 135. Now let's take another example. 246. Okay. So again I have expanded this number. 200 plus 40 plus 6. Now do I have the symbol for 200? No. But I have the symbol for 100, which is C. So let me again further split this number as 100 plus 100, which becomes 200, right? Next is 40. Now do I have a symbol for 40? No. Either I have a symbol for 10, which is X, or symbol for 50, which is L, right? Now I know my rule that a symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. So if I use X, so X will be repeated 4 times to make 40, which is not possible. So what is the other combination I can do? That is 50 minus 10 makes 40. Yes. Okay. So now let's do that. L, which is 50, and if I put X before L, so that means this smaller value is subtracted from larger value symbol. So it becomes 50 minus 10, which is 40. So the symbol for 40 will be XL. Okay. Now let's come on to 6. Do I have a symbol for 6? No. But I have a symbol for 5 and I have a symbol for 1. Right? So it becomes 5 plus 1, which is VI. So it becomes 6. Children, it will be very easy if you refer to this table and if you learn the values. And this is going to be very simple for you. Why? Because you often see this even outside your classes. Right? 1 is I, 2 is I, 3 is I, 4 is IV, 5 is V, 6 is VI, 7 is VII, 8 is VIII, 9 is IX, and 10 is X. So if you know these value, it becomes very easy for you to write your digit at ones place. You need not to split that in that case, right? So now my new Roman numeral becomes CCXLVI. Let's understand with one more example. Now example is 374. So I have again expanded this number as 300 plus 70 plus 4, right? I don't have a symbol for 300, but I have a symbol for 100 or 500. Okay. If I use a symbol for 500, that becomes 500 minus 200, which is not possible. Okay, so I'll use this as 100, 100, 100. Why? Because I can repeat a symbol for 3 times. So C, C, C. So this portion is solved. Now let's jump on to digit at tens place, which is 70. So 70 will be 50 plus 10 plus 10. I have a symbol for 10. I have a symbol for 50. So L, X, X. Okay. And 4 will be 5 minus 1. So which is V here and I here on the left of V. So it is read as IV. That means 5 minus 1. So it becomes 4. Now let's combine it together. It will be C, 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 L, X, X, I, V. And number is 374. Let's take this example. 498. Now split this number. 400 plus 90 plus 8. Now if I take it as 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, is it correct? No, it's wrong. Why? I cannot repeat the symbol more than 3 times. So this will not be possible. Now what is going to be the next combination? I know that I have a symbol for 100 and I have a symbol for 500. So if I subtract 100 from 500, will it become 400? 500 minus 100 will be 400. So let's take this 500 minus 100. What is the symbol for 500? That is D. And if I put C on the left of D, it will be 500 minus 100. So it will become as 400. Now let's come on to 90. So 90 is this possible? 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. So 10 4 times. Not possible. So this is also wrong. What can be the other combination? I had a symbol for 50 and I have a symbol for 100. I have a symbol for 10 also. Now I cannot add 4 times 10 to 50. Right? But I can subtract 1 times 10 from 100. So 100 minus 10 will become 90. I can subtract a symbol only once, right? Remember that. I cannot subtract 2 times. I can only subtract symbol once. So what is the symbol for 100? C, and symbol for 10 is X. So if I put X on the left of C, it is 100 minus 10. So 100 minus 10 is 90. So this is also solved. Now 8 is 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is V, I. Now let's put it together. It will be CD, XC, V, I, and number is 498. Now let's take another example. Here we have a little bigger number, that is 1869. So first is I'll put places, ones, tens, 100,000. I'll expand this number 1000 plus 800 plus 60 plus 9. Now since I have expanded it, I'll put signs corresponding to the values. Do I have a symbol for 1000? Yes, that is M. Do I have a symbol for 800? No. I know that I have a symbol for 500 and I have symbol for 100. So let's put a combination and make 800. 500 plus, if I do 3 times 100, 500 plus 300s will become 800. So 500 is D, 100 is C, this 100 is C, and this 100 is C. So 800 becomes as D, C, C, C. Okay. Now jump on to the next one. It is 60. 60. Do I have a symbol for 60? No. So I'll again split it. I have for 50. I have for 10. So 50 plus 10 becomes 60. Yes. So what is the symbol for 50? L. Symbol for X is 10. If I put smaller symbol on the right side of a bigger symbol, it is added. If I put smaller symbol on the left side of a bigger symbol, it is subtracted. So here it is on the right side, it will be added. So LX, that is 50 plus 10 becomes 60. This is solved. Now let's come on to 9. Either we learn the symbol that is IX as 9, or if we do not remember, what we can do is, we have a symbol for 10 and 1 before 10 is 9. So that means I have to subtract 1 from 10. So what is the symbol for 10 is X, X minus 1. So that means I comes before X. In this case, I will be subtracted from the value of X. So 10 minus 1 becomes 9. So now let me put it together. M, D, C, C, C. Okay. L, X here and I, X. I, X. So it becomes M, D, triple C, L, X, I, X, and my number is 1869. Children, I hope you have understood the concept. The only thing is you expand them. That is, you expand the Hindu Arabic number. Why? Because in Hindu Arabic we follow a place value system, so we can expand. In this, we don't follow a place value system, so while converting from Roman to Hindu Arabic, we cannot expand. So we'll learn the other way to do that. But as of now, if Hindu Arabics come and you have to convert it into Roman numeral, the best is expand this number, put the symbols corresponding to this, and if you do not have the symbol corresponding to the value, then try to make that value by using those 3 rules which we have learned, that how to use the symbol to make a Roman number. And I request you to memorize this and this, right? So hope you have understood. Let's practice the worksheets given to you, and in the next class we'll move ahead. Thank you. Have a good day.